If you're trying to remove the CapCut watermark, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you the simplest way to get rid of the watermark restriction by checking for pro features, fixing hidden settings like AI expand and tracking, and removing any branded ending card from your timeline. This is a super useful tutorial if you want a clean export without having to fight the app. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy editing tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your project in CapCut and look closely at your timeline. The most common reason you see a watermark or export restriction is because one or more items in your edit are actually pro features. These can show up on transitions, filters, audio effects, text styles, or even certain overlays. You'll usually notice a small pro tag on the effect itself. If you see one, that's your first clue. Delete that specific pro element from the timeline and then replace it with a standard free alternative. This matters because CapCut can keep the watermark restriction active as long as even one pro item is still in the project. Once you've checked every layer, every transition, and every effect, try exporting again. In many cases, the watermark warning disappears immediately after all pro items are removed. So take your time here and make sure nothing is missed. Sometimes people think they removed the watermark, but the issue is actually buried in a single text style or filter they forgot about. Now let's move to the second step, because there's a hidden issue that catches a lot of users off guard. Newer CapCut updates can automatically turn on pro background features without clearly telling you. Two of the biggest ones to look for are AI expand and motion tracking. To check this, click on your main video clip in the timeline. Then look to the top right settings panel. Go into the video section, then open basic. If you see AI expand turned on, uncheck it right away. Even if it looks subtle, that feature can trigger the watermark restriction because it may be treated as a pro tool. Next, go to the tracking tab. If motion tracking is active, don't just select none and assume it's fixed. Instead, completely uncheck the blue box next to tracking so the feature is fully disabled. This is an important detail because sometimes the setting still remains partially active in the background, and that can keep the export from being clean. After turning off AI expand and fully disabling tracking, go back and try exporting again. If you still see the CapCut watermark or branded ending, there's one more thing you need to check. Scroll all the way to the very end of your editing timeline. CapCut sometimes adds an automatic outro card or logo ending block to the file. It usually appears as a small black clip that lasts about 2 seconds and may be labeled ending. If you see that clip attached to your timeline, click on it and press delete on your keyboard. Removing this branded outro card is often the final step needed to clean up the export. At this point, your project should be free of the watermark restriction as long as there are no pro elements, hidden AI features, or ending cards left in the edit. So just do one last quick review of your timeline from beginning to end. Check your text, effects, transitions, clip settings, and the final seconds of the project. Then export one more time and confirm that everything looks clean. That's the full process for removing the CapCut watermark the right way. Keep in mind, the goal is not just to export once, but to understand which feature is causing the watermark so you can fix it fast every time you edit. If this tutorial saved you time, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next quick editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.